We're going. Okay, well, welcome to the PTK meeting on the 3rd, October 2018. I don't know why I had to remember that. We have a few things we do need to discuss. First of all, we need to kind of plan a day for our next work day. We didn't get super great attendance at our first one, so we will try another date. Officers, what days work best for you? So you can lead and Tuesday or Thursday. Okay. Tuesday works best. So the Tuesday at 3 works for you?
Yeah. It didn't that one day because I had 4 tests the next day.
Okay, gotcha.
So,
but if we met this Tuesday, would you guys be able to come?
Yeah.
After?
What's today?
This is Wednesday.
Oh, I was gonna say what?
No, we're not gonna go back in time. If I had a time machine, I probably wouldn't be working. Okay, well, we'll plan on doing the same one right after leadership or orientation. Orientation. It's 3 o'clock on Monday. We'll plan. Monday will be the 8th.
Monday?
Or not Monday, Tuesday. So Tuesday the 9th, we'll plan on doing another work day. Would you like to share what you guys were talking about with the Honors in Action? Noah?
I can't remember that.
We're talking about trying to do something on campus and probably putting signs on buildings.
That was for the college project. What about the Honors in Action, the research you guys did?
We just
I did the things and stuff.
yeah.
We picked
You got that book?
In my office. But do you remember the topics? Well, for the sake of keeping the video short, we'll go to my office. You'll figure out which ones they were, and I'll put them in the description on the video. So we'll plan next work day at 3. College project. We were talking about signage and the various things that we could do. We talked about at the work day, perhaps wooden signs with using the college approved colored paints. We do need to set up a meeting with you guys and the administration at minimum, our provost David Jones and hopefully Dean Lancaster as well. If no progress on that was made as of yet, I'd like you guys to talk about it after the meeting and try to figure out someone who's going to ask Dean Jones when to meet and kind of put together a collection of folks to give him a proposal. Okay, because we don't necessarily have to have the college project finished, but if we are going to do signage, we would need to know where we're getting the wood from, who is going to do what in terms of putting them together, approximately when they would be put up on campus, and what we may have learned. We have to have all that by January, okay? So we do need to get going on the college project. We talked about Honors in Action. All Alabama Scholarship, sophomores and those transferring this year. I went to a seminar on, Friday, for the All Alabama Scholarship. Now, what is this? This is a common scholarship application through PTK where you apply for a variety of different, very prestigious scholarships. First and foremost is the All Alabama academic team. We have 6 nominees. We could have more than that. We'll have 4 from our district, which is Bruton and Atmore, potentially. 2 from the Bruton campus and potentially 2 from the Atmore campus. The best 2 applications get nominated by me and are submitted for All Alabama December 1st. If you are selected as an All Alabama candidate, which we had 2 years ago, but not last year, you get to go to an award ceremony in Birmingham in April. And there's only, there's 26 community colleges, so there's only 52 from the state as a whole. So it's quite a prestigious. Also, if you're nominated for All Alabama, That puts you in the running for All USA. Now, All USA, you think there'd be 51, the District of Columbia, winners for All USA, but All USA, there's only 20. So it's a very prestigious award to get. And I will go over how to apply. If need be, I'll just make a seminar video. I'll let you guys know when I'm recording it. You can come attend, so you can ask questions and things like that. Now, it's primarily open for sophomores, but there are several scholarships that use that application that you don't have to be a PTK member for. Okay, some of them you have to be a full member, paid member, which, of course, since we have some honor students who are provisionary members, you wouldn't be able to apply for those. However, there are other scholarships you could apply for. Now, what's the application like? You have to write 3 essays and provide a series of information regarding, you know, your major, where you're going now, work experience, all that sort of stuff. But it's the 3 essays that really make a difference, and they're pretty short. It's 2 300-word essays and 1 500-word essay, and that's where I come in to help you guys to have the best application that we can. Now, another thing that's cool about it is when you go into the application, and I'll send a link out for this when I send out the video. When you go into the application, you start off with an eligibility survey. So even if you're a freshman, like transferring without getting a degree here, you can take the eligibility quiz and it'll pop up which ones you will be eligible for. So there's a lot of good stuff with the scholarship. Now, the scholarships through PTK are the Coca-Cola scholarships. There's bronze, silver, and gold that are $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, I think, in terms of scholarships. Also, applying for this puts you on the radar for the state's universities. UAB, for example, we generally speaking, everybody applies for the PTK scholarship, gets one. And that's been bumped up to, I think, $6,000 a year. It's stackable with other scholarships. So there's a lot of money available through this PTK stuff. But for the sophomores, I would really like all of the sophomores to apply for All USA, because even if you're not planning on going to Alabama or a school in Alabama, some of those scholarships you could win would be transferable elsewhere. So a lot of money out there, but it's also more name recognition since it's a competitive scholarship. That's the type of thing you can put on a resume when you don't have a whole lot of work experience. Hey, I worked hard and applied for this scholarship. There was hundreds, if not thousands, of applicants, and I was one of the ones who won it. That's, you know, the type of thing that when you go finish college and go out in the work world, it can make a difference. And let's be honest, the way that our economy has cycled over the last 150 years or so is generally have 8 to 15 years of good, and then a recession of some sort. The last recession started in 2008, around 2018. So by the time you guys are out of college, there's a strong chance that the economy won't be as strong as it is now. It might be good. Let's all hope for that. But it, you know, if it follows the cycles we followed in the past, you know, we might be in for an economic downturn by the time you guys get out. So the more competitive you are in 3 or 4 years, or 2 or 3 years, more likelihood you're going to be able to get into the fight for the jobs you want. So that's my little soapbox on that. Other things, anybody want to bring up something or have questions? We are looking at Krispy Kreme fundraiser. We'll either do it right before Thanksgiving break, or that's actually kind of a good time, like deliver the Friday before Thanksgiving break, because if people are watching what they eat that next week, they're just kind of like, Dad, how would I know in my father's case, you know, oh, grandma's coming over, get an extra case of beer, that type of thing, so. His mom didn't always get along. Both great people individually. Together, not always so much, but. I don't know why I went on that tangent. I haven't gotten a lot of sleep this week, so. I've been working on your spring schedule, which, I guess I should mention this since I have honor students. I'm gonna have honor students watching this. We should have the spring schedule put together, at least for humanities and the honors classes, by early next week, and I can let you guys know a little bit about what your schedule might be.
Is it true that there's not gonna be classes on Friday?
That is true.
Looking good.
We might have a few on the schedule that'll be like a once-a-week class. It would be similar to a night class, only would meet like from 9 to noon on Friday morning. But they'll be, scant. There will be a few, but not a lot. And we were on the 4-day schedule before the consolidation, and students seem to like it a lot better. It's a lot easier to get a work week in and separate work and school for a lot of people, which is nice. Doesn't give you a lot of your weekend to get work done, but there you are. Yes, we are going to 4 days a week. Other questions? All right, please take more brownies. Please. And our next meeting we'll plan for Wednesday, the 17th, in here, 12:15. Or later, if I need to coordinate with SSS, I'll send Ms. Burkett a note and ask if we need to coordinate our meetings so they don't overlap. All right, so I'll see you guys on Tuesday at the workday.